Child, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca in with tonight's episode of The Have and the Have-Nots. Now, this ambition show that just popped on, girl, I think I'm gonna like this. These Carlisles is a damn trip, are they not? Anyway, some of y'all probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but we're gonna talk about it on tomorrow morning, because that's when I'll drop the review for season 1, episode 1 of Ambition. I'm kind of excited about it, child. They got a little dirtiness going on up in the family. Did y'all see Ain't Vi on there? Oh, yes, God, baby. Ain't Vi is on Ambition. So, come on through Tina Lifford and make your coin, girl. Make your coin. Anyway, child, let's talk about this new leaf that we had over here on the Have and the Have-Nots. That's the name of the episode for those of you who may not know. Anyway, child, we opened up with Jim on the phone with Lloyd from Down to the Bank. He realized Veronica is the one that opened up the crier company in Jim's name, and supposedly she did it to hide money from David. You remember that's what she told old Lloyd Down to the Bank. Well, Jim is pissed that he can't access it without Candace, because it can't be accessed without the manager of the account, and that would be Candace. So he livid and headed on over to Hannah's house to try to show up and show out. But we're going to talk about what happened to him. Now, down to the jail, Veronica's goon has raped, all of them done raped Justin while muffling his sounds and yells with their hand. Child, they gangbanging the dude. I can't say that I'm too saddened, because Justin is psychotic, and he did try to take Veronica out once upon a time when she was in the car with Melissa. So I don't know if I'm going to really be upset with Tyler. Okay, now in these rape scenes, we done had this conversation before about these rape scenes. Anyway, Catherine calls Hannah to let her know that Jim said it's not his company. It's not his account. But they gonna figure it out. She also lets Hannah know that Jim left thinking Hannah lying about the money. So she don't know if he gonna come there, but if he do, just don't open up the door. Hannah like, I know damn well he not coming over here with that. And she's saying that Benny comes into the room and he overhears it. So he like, I know he ain't coming over here. And just when you hear that, Jim has turned the key to Hannah's brownstone and got his butt parched on their couch talking about he ain't going nowhere until he get his money. Baby, they telling him to leave. He said no. He done told her that her daughter is the person that owns the crier company, and that she needs to call that little whore on the phone. Now, Hannah said she would call Candace, but she told him to go and leave. He said no, and called Hannah and Candace bitches. I said, oh, he bold today. Baby, Hannah sat down and she told Benny. She said, Benjamin, this motherfucker all yours. And Benny tackled and beat that. Now, that elevator might not go to the top floor on Benny, but he fights, baby, and I likes that. Baby, he beat his ass clean on out the house onto the sidewalk. Benny didn't want to stop, but Hannah made him stop, because, we don't want to kill him. Baby, they try. When I tell you he beat his ass from the living room to the damn the sidewalk. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. She told him again. Now I'm gonna call my daughter and tell her to send you your money, but don't never try to come up in here like this again. Cause see, I told you we from two different sides of the track. Now you gonna leave today beat up. Next time it'll be in a bag. At that point, Catherine comes up and treated Jim just like the bitch that he is. She made him apologize. Well, she didn't tell him to. She told him to apologize, but he wasn't trying to. Child, she made him get in that car and get. Child. Then she apologized to Hannah for how Jim had reacted. And Hannah says she said, I know you don't have the money. I don't know why he act like that. She said, well, he said Candace owns the crier company. And I'm going to call and see if that's true. Because right now, neither one of us knows whether or not that's true. So Catherine don't even start trying to say nothing at my daughter right now. I'm going to check this out and I'm going to see what's up. And if she owns this company like he say, I'm going to see that she gives the money back. Then, child, we go back to the jail to see that the cops came to see Justin with his pants down and clearly unconscious. So they start calling for help. She gonna ask Veronica goons what happened, like they really gonna say, child, please take that dude on to the hospital, infirmary, wherever, cause they ain't finna tell y'all jack. Then we see Rocky go over to Broderick house. Child, he in there nervous as hell and packing. He trying to get gone because he don't want to be deported. Whatever went on in his native country is so bad, he willing to go on the run. Rocky wants to just turn everything over on Candace. He wants to just spill the tea on Candace. And he don't believe that they'll be deported. That's when it's a knock at the door yet again. This time it's Catherine, and she's ordering Broderick to open the door. Child, she come in there and see Rocky in there and think it's her lucky day because they both there. Rocky said, nope, gotta go. So he leaves. She thinks it's gonna be in her and Broderick getting it on. He tell her, I quit. I got to go. The Department of Justice involved. They want me to turn leaf on Candace. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I'm not finna go back to my native country. I'm out. She is urging him to stay. He said, nope. She said, I can help you. He said, look, this is more complicated than you may think. She said, but if you stay, I can show you a whole new world, and I can help you. She let him know that it's more than sex. She actually likes him, and she tells him, just come with me. You know, I'm going to take you to where you'll be safe at, and everything will be fine. Leave your belongings, because I'm about to show you this whole new world. So he goes with her. Now, back over at Hannah's, she bandaging Benny back up because he kind of wounded himself again while he was kicking Jim's complete ass. And she said she gonna call Candace, so she does. And unfortunately, she gets the voicemail. Hannah wonders if Candace is doing this on purpose. Benny saying he not sure. But Hannah says if she doesn't return the money, then to me, that means she don't care about me or you, Benny. Now, RK at Veronica's house like it's his, and he calling Candace. She still ain't answering her phone. He leave a message that they after her and for her to call him ASAP. Now, down to the police, Veronica talking to FBI agent Morris, and he asking her about, what's her involvement in all of this, because the old boy didn't spill the tea that she hired him to make that bomb. She denying it all, asking about who his boss is, and reminded him that old boy got off on a murder charge. After all how bad that case looked, he still got off, and that's because she was his lawyer and she the best. Well, FBI agent Morris was not touched or moved by that, but he did touch a nerve when he asked her, were you that mad at that man for being with that younger woman? Baby, Veronica tried all her lawyer tricks, but that agent didn't seem fazed. He was ready to lock her ass up. Do you hear me? Then she asked to make one call because she wants to call some judges. Once again, trying an intimidation tactic that didn't work because he was like, handle your business. Left in there with the call. So she calls David, who had just pulled up at her house, telling him, come on down here and get me because I was arrested by the FBI and she needs him to come. But before you come, please go inside my house and make sure that boy ain't stole nothing from me. So he goes in, finds RK in there having him a drink and tell him to get out. Now, he tried to say that he was a guest of Veronica, but David knew better because he had already been on the phone with Veronica, so he put his ass out and then took Veronica's keys so the old boy couldn't steal her car. RK know he's slick. He always getting put out somewhere, though. Now, FBI agent Morris and old Scott from the Attorney General's office, he won't to get to Candace, and he knows that Veronica has had conversations and know Candace. So even though they got all the evidence they would really need to keep her in jail, he ordering him to let her go because the bigger fish is Candace. He reluctantly does release Veronica, and she smug thinking that she being let go because of her smarts. No, baby, no. They want you to be a part of the takedown of Candace, which would be the takedown of Charles as well. Now, we see a scene where Wyatt and Jeffrey on the phone together, and Wyatt is high as hell, talking about he finna kill everybody in the house. Jeffrey don't believe him, thinks that he's talking like that because he high. Wyatt said, I just wanted you to know and to say goodbye because I'm going to do them, then I'm going to do myself. Typical white boy type of stuff, right? Right. Anyway, he hangs up and then Jeffrey gets a call asking if he is the next of kin of Justin. He said no, but wants to know why the lady called inquiring. She said he was hurt, but she didn't give more info because Jeffrey said he was no kin to Justin, so she hung up. David brings a crazy Veronica on home who doesn't fully understand. He don't understand what's really going on with her in this case as far as with the FBI. He wanted to talk to her about them. She's convinced that he only wants to talk about how she can help him and Jim and all of them get off. But he said he wanted to really talk about her and him. So he goes to sit down and she has this big fit because remember, that's part of the couches where he slapped the dog shit out of her ass for bucking him and told her that he was going to kill her. So now the man can't even sit there. She wants to go sit out by the pool. But first she got to go upstairs and make sure RK ain't stole no more of her jewels and things of that nature. So he agrees to sit outside with her at the pool. Jim comes home, beat the hell up, and Wyatt having a little drink. He asked him, you done bust open the liquor cabinet now, huh? No, this is a soft drink. Wyatt, Jim took the drink, realized it was alcohol, and started pouring it down the down the drain, telling him to get somewhere out of his eyesight because he's a drunk and he's a fiend, he's a drug addict, and he just ain't got the patience for him right now. Wyatt is steady saying, you gonna stop pushing up on me like that. I'm gonna show you to stop messing with me the way you messing with me, right? Baby, he is unbothered, told the boy to get out of his face. He told Wyatt said, keep pushing me, y'all gonna see. But Jim is unimpressed and shoos him off. As he shoos him off, he receives a call from Scott, wanting to make arrangements for him to meet with this very powerful person. At first, Jim was ready to act a fool and be rude, but the old boy said the one thing that really resonated. This could be a benefit for you to meet with this person. So, of course, Jim is interested. Now, they gonna meet up. But I'm noticing that nobody is paying Wyatt no mind. He done told Jeffrey, who equated what he was saying to him being on drugs and high, and he done told his dad and his mama that they gonna regret pushing him around. But everybody paying him dust. You gotta know this boy is gonna act out on what he's saying, but we shall see. You never trust a junkie fiend fucker, I refuse. Don't trust no drunk, don't trust no junkie bitch. No ma'am, no way, no Jose, none of that. Just hell to the no. But we gonna see how Wyatt is gonna act out in the next weeks to come. Candace calls Jim. To his surprise, before he could go off, she was telling him, I'm gonna give you your money back. Now he threatening her when she asked him for his account number. But he's weary because he feel like she lying. He said, are you trying to be cool now because you with their president-elect? She said, yep, I'm trying to do better. So send me that account number so I can give you back your coins. But she warned him, don't threaten my brother no more. Child, the news has hit the cities, the airways, and the highways, and the byways. Charles upset. He trying to think, what do he do next? Oliver coming there trying to talk about, do you want me to put her in the trunk in the garage and ease her up out of here? He said, no, let me think. But in the meantime, in between time, tell Landon his ass fired. Then he go upstairs to see Candace, who was about to hit the button to return Jim money. When he comes in, she aborts mission and he turns on the TV so Candace can see the news of her past coming back to haunt her. Veronica and David is sitting out by the pool, child. She wants to have Jeffrey committed to this gay, pray to gay away type place, and David is against it. So she feels that since he don't want to do that, he can't be wanting to reunite with her. Then she hit him with, Jeffrey's not really your son. I had an affair years ago. In fact, I was going to leave you until I walked in and caught him with another man. So now we see why Veronica got such a disdain for gay men, because the man she cheated on David with cheated on her with a man. Supposedly, it's some guy named William that worked with David in the past. According to her, Jeffrey looks just like him. David ain't never paid no attention, but hearing all of this, you could see the anger building up inside of him. Child, he told her he didn't want to get back together with her, but he wanted to kill her. And baby, he threw her in that pool, and he held her underwater until she moved no more. Next week, it appears that he calls Jim because while she's still floating in the water, talking about he lost it, Jim gonna meet up with the Attorney General and see what he can get out of the whole situation. And child, stuff finna really hit the fan for Charles and Candace. It's finna get bad. And we will see Madison confront Jeffrey about, do you really love this man? Child, is getting good. They say it's coming up to the end, baby. It's coming up to the end. What family will stand? We see Candace gonna talk to her mama, and they might be reuniting. We gonna see the Cry family trying to hold on to whatever they is they can hold on. And Veronica and them we don't know if she gonna be floating or she gonna return. But it was so good tonight. It sure was, y'all. But that was it. That was all on tonight's episode of the Have and Have Nots. Tomorrow morning, I will upload Ambition. I'm going to go and finish watching it, and then I'm going to watch it again to try to get a grasp on who the characters are. I've already told y'all it's going to be dealing with this big family by the name of the Carlisles, and it does have Aunt Vi from Queen Sugar on it. That's all I got right now, but I will come back in the morning and we gonna run these hoes down one by one, because this seems like something I'm gonna want to talk about with you guys. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Girl, I had a leap in subscribership today. Now, I don't know what that's coming from, but I say welcome. I hope you enjoyed the ambiance that is Lady Nyca over here. I hope I can keep you thoroughly entertained and uplifted at the same time. I am very peaceful, I'm very kind, and I'm very loving. I just don't like to be poked at, because you poke at me too long, I act a damn fool. But that's behind us. I'm back on the porch, and I'm ready to bring the content as I have always since I clicked this button on in 2015, content that you guys can enjoy. So, again, I thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. I hope you guys stick around and like what you see. Feel free to speak freely over here, long as you're respecting each other and me. We are good. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the panty, aka comments. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about tonight's episode of the Have and Have Nots. If you have not become a love thing yet and would like to do so for the free 99, please hit the subscribe button. Also, double tap your notification bell button so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you will be notified and you can come in and have a conversation with the lady. That's it. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Ambitions. Have a great remainder to your Tuesday. And I'm out. Peace.